Okay, we are here today, guys, and we're gonna talk about something before we start stream today. So before we start stream today, I'm gonna make one announcement. Thank you, Leah. Anyways, I'm gonna make one announcement before we start stream today. I may have, or may have not, accidentally have done something crazy. Now, a lot of people would actually wonder, sorry guys, I just have to text one of my friends. So I may or may not have done something crazy. I do want to talk about it. So, something that I realized a lot is that oh, there it is. Had to refresh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the kick stream today. So I am a collector of katanas. I kind of started a katana collection. I really enjoy my katana collection. I love it to death. It is like one of the best collections that I ever would start. Um, I have the Cyberpunk katana. I have Ichigo's katana. I have J Sam katana. So something about the katanas that I will tell you is that these katanas come from mini katana. And the katanas I buy is dull as a brick. Or they're not made to be sharpened. Because if I pull out the Tensei Sengetsu, I will actually show you the Tensei Sengetsu. I don't mind showing off most of these katanas because these are props. The Tensei Sengetsu blade has no edge. So it's flat. So the Tensei Sengetsu blade is basically a replica, and it's not made to ever be sharpened. It is the same thing I could say about the Murasama blade, the Jetstream Sans blade. It doesn't have, well, this one looks like it has one, but it's not made to be sharpened. These blades aren't made to be sharpened. They're made just for props and designs, and it looks wicked cool, and I love them. They're amazing blades. I actually did buy this one. This one is actually a dull. This one was actually a dull blade. The Murasama blade is actually dull, and when I actually bought it, it actually came with a lot of oil. I actually do like this blade. Out of all the blades I own, this is basically my number one favorite blade. I've always been waiting for a blade like this. Um, Sadly, the holster doesn't hold up as much, and I kind of want to just fix it up. Oh Lord. Hello? Yeah, I'm going on a quick intermission. Give me a minute, guys. Guys, give me a few. I'm gonna be right back. Anyways, jeez, every time I try to do a stream, it's always been interrupted. Anyways, continuing the story. So I have a bunch of blades that dull, and they are very interesting collector's items that I really like. This next blade that I'm getting, let's just say it's not a dull blade. And before people ask, why did you, what? Okay, so why aren't you getting a dull blade? This is not weird. This is weird. Apparently, the blade I'm getting is the Ghost of Tsushima blade from Jin Sakai's blade and Tanto. Problem the mini katana has that they have no dull blades versions of that blade. They have sharps. So I have gotten a sharp blade. It is the I am going to honestly when it comes, I'm gonna unbox it and I will be showing it off to a lot of people. I actually bought it. It costs about $200 for the blade, $500 for the collector's edition of the blade. I did not want the collector's edition. Yes, Gibby, I have to be careful because if anything happens to me and I lose fingers, it's not going to be anybody's fault but my own. But I think they don't give you the blade sharpened. That's the thing. The blade is built to be sharpened. It's not, you could basically sharpen it, but I could try and see if I could cut something with it and see how sharp it is, but I most likely am not going to be using it a lot. It's going to be more of a decorative thing. It's going to be more of a decorative thing. It's going to be like something decorative, which comes to today's stream, which is today we will be going into Ghost of Tsushima and playing it. Now, I want to give a lot of people about a history of this game. This is not my first rodeo playing this game. I did put a couple hours into this game a long time ago on 2020, but I stopped playing it because while recording the gameplay for this game, I actually do want to talk about this game a little bit. While recording the gameplay for this game, I have hopped into a lot of audio bugs. And it's not the game's fault. It is the way how everything is set up, and it all sucks. One, two. I played the game in English, and I really wasn't feeling the vibes of the English version. I was feeling more vibes of the Japanese version. So we're gonna make sure that the gameplay is on Japanese. To make sure that the browser source is off. Make sure that the Elgato, that we have this on Arctic 5 Gaming. And we will yeah, we're gonna have to see. I want to see if the audio is in Japanese. Yes, it is in Japanese. Check saying that our volume is there. So yes, we actually have gotten the so yeah, we actually got Jin Sakai's sword from Mini Katana. I actually did see it again. The first time I seen it, I didn't have the funds, because as an adult, you have to always remember something. And this is some life I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna listen to some cyber life tips now. As an adult, always make sure you have your priorities in check before you make stupid purchases. The C6, the C6 Skirk and the R4, R6 Cartetia from Withering Waves can wait. You have to make sure you get your priorities in check. But yes, I actually am gonna also try my best to get the Tanto this week as well. I get paid this week. And they actually did bring back Aizen's Kyokozoi Getsu. Sadly, that is a shot blade too. But fun facts, I always love the aesthetic that katanas bring. The katanas bring a lot of beautiful aesthetics. So the cool thing about this is that it comes in a case. So it is the first katana that I ever will own that has a case. It is the first katana. From what it says on the book, this is what it says on the Mini Katana website. This is what it says on the website. And it is very, very good. It is yeah, they still have it, so it's good. This has 15 remaining. Please tell me that the Tanto doesn't have that much room. Okay, the Tanto is still in here. That's good. I could have actually bought the collector's edition, but $500 is too much for the collector's edition of this sword. But this is the first ever sword that I will own that will own a storage box, a dust bag, and a single sword stand. So I will be getting, well, actually the Jetstream Salmon has a single sword stand, which is good. But yeah, these are katanas that I have actually wanted to own for a while. So we're gonna start a new game. I feel ready to start this new game. We're gonna be playing Ghost of Tsushima. We're gonna see how far we get today. I actually do want to get up to the part again where my friend betrays me and I free my uncle. That is my goal today. Now, tomorrow I gotta get some stuff done, and then I gotta get up and I gotta do a lot of stuff on and about. Might just take an hour nap and get where I need to go. But I do want to talk about the blades. Now, the reason why I love, excuse me. So yeah, I actually do want to just give y'all a video, a little rundown of how this is gonna go. We're gonna be playing Ghost of Tsushima today. I think this game, I am going to be 100% honest. I will say that from what I know about this game was actually robbed of Game of the Year. This game was robbed. Now, no, I know what Gibby's gonna say. I know what my boy's gonna say. Son, how is it that Sony decided to rob their own game? Well, it's just as easily proven, and I'm gonna tell you guys this, that this game, Rise of the Ronin, not Stellar Blade, well, this game got robbed too. I'm gonna actually spit facts right now. This game got robbed as well. This game was basically should have had more nominations, because this game, although wasn't really that good compared to a lot of the other games, it was a really interesting game. It was a good game. It should have actually been nominated for a little bit more action, soundtrack, gameplay, other stuff. Shit. I would have been surprised if this actually made it as a nomination for Game of the Year instead of Balatro. This game got robbed. This game got heavily robbed. Ghost of Tsushima till this, not Ghost of Tsushima, Rise of the Ronin. I basically had my brother help me find this one moveset, and I did play it, and he did teach me a lot of stuff about the game, and I was playing it more and more. I platinumed the game because it actually was interesting. This game got robbed. This game got robbed. Terribly robbed. This game, it was robbed. This game should have been nominated, had a lot of nominations to it. It should have had a lot of good stuff to it. This game was robbed. For all the people who wants to talk shit and bash on Assassin's Creed Shadows, you basically now, on Steam right now, for $40 could buy this game. And have an amazing gameplay. For $40 on Steam, you could enjoy this game. Where's the... Nah, you fine. Hope your tournament's going good. We are 80 samurai.
対馬の民を守らねばならない。今日、俺はこの命を捨てる。船が海を覆っている。死を恐れるな。飲み込まれるぞ。
No, Shadows is totally... Shadows could have been good if they would have actually implemented the Templars and the Assassins in there.
それが我らが道だ。我らこそ島の勇士。我らこそモノノフだ。
And I kind of am sorry that to a lot of people who enjoys playing the game. In English, but I kind of enjoy playing most of my games in the native language at times. I played Stellar Blade in its native language. I played Rise of the Ronin in its native language. I will play this in its native language. The problem, the beef that I have with Shadows, and I actually explained how the story should have been. No. You know what they should have done, Gibby? They should have evolved the story around the Templars and the Assassins. They should have made the story about the Templars. No, the problem that they had is that they looked at Yasuke, and they started fighting people about it. Also, this is the most disrespectful scene you could ever see. Yeah, I splashed your damn suit with armor. I splash it with wine. And I set your ass on fire. This man is disrespectful as hell. You set him on fire, then you basically cut his head off. That's disrespectful.
Samurai! 我に下るか。
誉れなき者には情け無用。さあ、かかれ！世を放て！島を守れ！かかれ！
Alright. Shit. Well, actually, for the funny thing is, Gibby, you could actually play Ghost of Tsushima on the Steam store as well. Like, honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about thing. I don't think it's on Game Pass. It's a Steam game, so they haven't so it's like I don't think you could play it on Xbox. It was a PlayStation exclusive that came on Steam. Many PlayStation exclusive. Next match, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, it's an exclusive while I'm watching it for the first time right now. Yep. Ghost of Tsushima is actually a PlayStation exclusive that is on Steam right now. If you guys want to buy it and enjoy it, it is an amazing purchase. I will tell you that. If you really want to enjoy the game, go ahead. But I will tell you this. I actually don't know. You know what? I want to get my mind off this right now, and I want to give people clarity. My brother was talking to me about Assassin's Creed Shadow. He was explaining to me the story, and he was saying that in the story, this girl had a box. The girl who you play as has a box. Her dad never told her what the box was, or never told her what was in the box. And spoilers ahead to most of the story. So, all that happened was the box was gone, and they have no recognition of Templars or Assassins. I told my brother the best thing they could have done with the game is that to implement the Templars, you might have a key that the Templars need, something of power that the Templars require in that box. And you're having her kill all these random ass people. Why not have the Templars have a mark on their neck? A Templar mark on their neck or something. You know, a marking. This could be a first Assassin's Creed game that the Templar has a marking or something that shows that the Templars is. You then build in depth of what the girl's father was and what she did, what he did, and all this other stuff. Then for the escape part, you can make him a character of his own, where he's obeying the Templars, but then after a while, he was like wondering, he starts getting a second chance and understanding a lot of other stuff. I think, honestly, Assassin's Creed Shadow, the reason why it failed is that they strayed too far away and a lot of these Assassin's Creed games are gonna somewhat fail in the future, is because that they keep on straying away from what made Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed. You care too much about realism and history of a game. Like, can we actually talk about something for a minute? So what if Yasuke wasn't a real samurai? What if he was just a retainer? Doesn't mean anything. The game is fictional, and they should have stayed as a fictional person, a persona of the game. From what I heard, Leonardo da Vinci built weapons for assassins in Templars and assassins in Assassin's Creed. Now, somebody bring up the textbook history of there being Templars and assassins, and Leonardo da Vinci building both of them. And then they had Napoleon George Washington had this wand to change reality. The games made 0 sense. 0 sense. But it was there because they made it their own story. That's all I'm gonna say. I think they should have actually went with their own gameplay. They should have went with a lot of stuff, and they should have gone with a lot of amazing things too.
あれが敵将。
確保はできています。
ここで決着をつけるぞ。
I think, to be honest, The Rise of the Ronin is another great Japanese samurai game that has been overshadowed by the hate of Assassin's Creed. We're gonna see how far we could get in this game, and I really want to. And the reason why I actually did want to play it again today is because the next game installation, Ghost of Yotei, is coming out soon. I really want to get Ghost of Yotei, and I think they said it's a continuation of the Ghost of Tsushima franchise. Ah, damn. Koto Khan.
聞け。お前は戦士だ。そうであろう。生涯を鍛錬に明け暮れ、勝てぬはずの戦にも全て打ち勝ってきたのだろう。だが己が刃を研ぐ間に我らの手はずは整った。学んだのだ。この国の言葉、しきたり、
Your language, your traditions, your
ど
belief,
の村を飼いならし、
the village which was to tame and which to burn.
今一度己に問う侍よ。我に下るか。
Damn! Press X. Oh yeah, I actually do want to see if they still have pre-orders open for Yotei. because I actually do want to pre-order the Yote thing. I heard that the Ghost of Yote, a lot of people was that sucks, man. Sorry that happened to you, man. Can I actually still pre-order it? Yeah, I could actually pre-order it. I gotta pre-order this. You know, I hate when this is why I don't like playing team games, because when you play team games, they always have those team. Yeah, but you see the thing about the Assassin's Creed trilogy, the Assassin's Creed game, it doesn't. It's just, it's its own thing. But whatchamacallit? So yeah, one thing that I do want to talk about is the I actually do want to talk about something. So yeah, I actually did I heard a lot of interesting thing about the voice actress who is a part of the new Ghost of Yote. And they when they announced who was gonna be voicing the character, a lot of people started bringing up a lot of things about the past of the character. And I will say this. Yep. But I will say this. I honestly hope that this voice actress and that's what made you feel immersed in the storyline and straight away from what it became to be a swordsman ninja type of thing. Well, yeah, assassin. Who are you?
太刀が欲しいならついといて。
どれほど寝ていた？
数日、島の半分が乗っ取られちまったよ。
Jeez, I have to like honestly stress my hand back a million times just to get this thing to turn on. But whatchamacallit? Anything here? Nope. A dead guy and no supplies.
You know.
後にして。くそ、かがんで。
どうする？
こっち。待って。助けようなんて思わないで。
民の命が。
thing about it is that most of these games, they're having the most of these games have an issue.
ユナ、待て。志村殿は俺の叔父だ。
And how did that go?
あんたが堺人か。地頭の多いの。
して叔父上は生きておいでか。
おそらくね。
I think so.
囚われてるけど。
場所はわかるか。
東の海岸沿い。
金田の木であろう。叔父上を捕らえたことで守りも手薄のはずだ。攻め入るなら今しかない。
殺されるよ。
だが無事にお助けすれば猛虎を打ち払うことができる。鎌倉に下文を送りご助力も超えよう。
あんたが切られるのを見るために世話してやったわけじゃないよ。
All I'm gonna say is always be careful with rusted bolts.
手を貸してほしい。
叔父上さえご無事なら対馬は助かる。俺にとっても唯一の身内。行くぞ。
Always go slow. You see, a lot of people don't understand. They don't believe in going slow dealing with bolts.
国って。 今はこらえて行くよ。待って。
I think I actually made it a good, decent way in this game.
通って。
Lots of PB, red diff. Good, clean it up. Took almost, yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot of gallons to fill it up.
よし。
It takes a lot to fill back those vehicles. But note yourself to a lot of people who are not like
隠れるところがない。このまま出たらあいつらに見つかっちまう。
一か八かだ。
待って、荷車が。今だ。早く。
万兵だ。
屋根に登るしかない。ほら、屋根の上だよ。
almost got caught.
登り、戦場を漁ると
But
は。
back to the fails as agreement. It just was worth the money.
もらうとく。
俺の太刀もか。
たちは食べ物と薬に変えた。
なんだと。
怒るな。買い手を捕らえて取り戻してやるわ。
Yeah, my brother bought the collector's edition of the game because he really is a huge Assassin's Creed fan.
使えそうなものもらっときな。
盗めというのか。
持ち主はとっくに死んでる。
Like, he's a huge Assassin's Creed fan. He bought the collector's edition of the game, and he was disappointed in the game. He even told me, like, I asked him multiple times, yo, how do you feel about the game? What do you feel about it? He's like, yeah, no, it just doesn't feel like the game he thought it was. And he was sad about it, and I kind of felt bad for him because you just. Felt more like a samurai game. Yeah, the thing about it is that they were trying to go off too much on what it's supposed to be.
いるか。まずいね。もうこれ見つかったんだ。
見張っておれ。俺が調べよう。太刀さえあれば。
家の中に隠したのかもね。
どこかにあるはず。
Oh look, the sword is in here. I actually do wonder if it actually comes in the
我が名は堺人。地頭である志村殿の甥。臆病ではない。
お前にかなう者はいないな。だが まだまだ
Also,
太
das
刀に
können
振
wir
り
da.
回されておる。
稽古中です。
父親の武具でか？
So then does that mean that the collectors won't come with it?
これは堺家の宝刀。戦を鎮め、命を救った太刀だ。
One of my favorite titles was the one where you could co-op. Oh yeah. You know, I think to be honest, a lot of these games are gonna fall off sooner or later. Yeah, this one doesn't have the insignia
身を
either.
守る術を教えてやろう。
心得ています。
No, this one actually does. Does that mean that
刃を操
this one has to have it?
何よりもまずその心を鎮めねばならんぞ。
できます。叔父上。
そうか。
It has to be hidden in plain sight. No. Anyways, back to the gameplay.
稽古の成果を見せてみろ。わしを撃ってみよ。
はい、叔父上。
さあ、撃ってこい。
Okay.
よろしい。さように戦えれば、あざをつけられることもなかったな。
不意をつかれたんです。
ではそのあざをつけた者が戻ってきたら、汚い手もためらわぬ相手からいかにして身を守る。
私の方が身軽でしょう。間合いの外から
Hmm.
疲れるのを待って人たちで倒します。
よろしい。敵がいかに策を巡らそうとも、武士たる者は臆すことなく戦わねばならぬぞ。
肝に銘じます。
ではわしの
You know, I will say something, and I will say this too. One thing I will say that I hate is the fact that now Borderlands is gonna start a stupid ass trend now. They're gonna start a dumbass trend. And you know what trend that is? I'm gonna make you guys pay $150. How much is the Borderlands collection? Oh. The most stupidest thing. I'm gonna make you guys spend $150 for a game that doesn't even exist in that doesn't, for a bundle that doesn't come with the game. I'm gonna make you spend $150 for a collector's edition that doesn't come with the game. What sense does that make? Then you know what you should do? You know what you should do? Take that $150 and just deduct 70 from it. Take that $70 and deduct, sell the collector's edition for $80 because you are wasting my damn time. You know what? I actually do want to make sure that the Ghost of Yote. I want to make sure that this shit comes with the game. Okay, so it comes with the game. Good. I actually do want to pre-order this. Actually, I'm going to pre-order this shit this week. I get the money, I'm going to buy the Tanto and pre-order this shit. But how stupid can not you people, but Nintendo deadass did.
加減しましたね。
しておらん。太刀であったらわしは死んでおった。
嘘です。
お前に嘘をつくものか。よし、次はわしの攻めを防いでみよう。
Yeah, you know, Nintendo, I will say this. Nintendo did block. Nintendo did start a shitty ass trend. Nintendo did start a shitty ass trend, and I will say it. Although I love Nintendo to death, they really did do something so greedy. It is pathetic. It is so pathetic to see Nintendo stoop so low. So low. The Switch 2, I'm gonna be honest, that OLED should have been the Switch 2. The OLED should have been the Switch 2 from the get-go.
では受け流しを教えよう。わしの動きをしかと見ている。打ち込まれたらすかさず防げ。覚えが早いぞ。
I did see that they're trying to bring out a collector's edition for the Switch 2, a ZA collection, and I might buy the ZA collection because I don't own any console collection. That's the only thing I'd do for the Switch 2. That's it. But whatchamacallit? But whatchamacallit? Till now, I will never see a reason to own a Switch 2.
ご指導痛み入ります。
終わってはおらぬぞ。さて陣よ。わしと刀比べをする気
See,
はある。
you cannot, and you see, people will be like, "Oh, this makes sense. It's basically the best thing Nintendo has done." Let me tell you
では
something.
タコにしましょう。
Let me tell you something.
うまいぞ。
There we go. No other console, unless you do something really dumb,
あと一つだけと。
will tell you, will break your whole system or remove your account.
何を重んじてきたかわかるか。
主への忠義、己を律すること。あと、
申してみよ
誉れ、勇猛に戦い、堺の家を守ることです。
I will never
う。それは父の
look
言葉であろう。
at the Nintendo Switch
お前に
2
とっての
as
誉れとは。
a product of greatness
民
because
を守ること。
Nintendo honestly broke the gaming industry.
お前は優しいな。
The company that
だが
saved
まずは主に使いながら皆に示すのだ。
the gaming industry has destroyed it.
節制と。
たやすく思えますが、
行うは形だ。わしも日々苦心しておる。しかし我らは規律を守ることで民の模範にならねばならん。もちろん武士にとってもな。それが誉れを売る道だ。
The company that does so good. I see. But honestly, to say, it is lame.
Ah, 見つけたんだね。
馬はどこにおる？
馬屋にいるかも。来て。
How are you? Can't see shit in this game. There you go. I think honestly, the gaming industry is gonna crash again soon.
馬屋はどこだ？
燃えてる家の裏手さ。おいで。 近づけそうだ。後ろから喉をかっ切れば静かに殺せる。
誇りはないのか。道理に背くつもりはないぞ。来い、鬼畜ども。
There we go.
近いな。
助ける気じゃないだろうね。
もう隠れんたちも取り返した。
ちょっと。
Yeah, I'm actually have to find a place to actually download ROMs. Because I actually do want to start playing a lot of ROMs on my games. You know, in the beginning, I will say something though. I do agree. And now I will say this, don't think that I'm an asshole. I do somewhat agree. I'll DM you tomorrow. I'll DM you tomorrow. But whatchamacallit, because I'm not gonna be doing a lot of crazy shit tomorrow anyways. But whatchamacallit.
どこかにかくまってもらえ。
小金寺に行こうと思います。
よし、街道は避けよう。必ず息子を守るのだぞ。
あんた無茶ばかりするね。
あやつは戦えぬからな。それにこれ以上見殺しにはできぬ。
あんたなら大勢を救える。
I will agree that in a way,
弟が
ROM emulation to me isn't
だか
bad.
ら俺を助けたのか。
私には
I
あの
think
子しかい
if you
ない
could get ROMs and
待ちなの
ISOs,
だ。
頼む。
it's not
パパ
bad.
さえ戻ればそれでいいんだ。
But
叔父上をお救いした後でいい
to
のだ。
take those ROMs
探してみよう。
and sell them
一緒に行くよ。馬屋はすぐそこ
and
だ
make
よ。
profit off of it, you're kind of breaking some type of law there. Like, to take some type of ROMs and sell it, you're kind of breaking laws, which is just, you know, you're doing bad. But I don't think, I think honestly, problem is that okay, can you stop hitting me? That's what I say.
馬屋
Like
へ
you see, but then when you got people that saying, "Oh, Nintendo scumbags for what whatchamacallit that guy did," who basically sat there, hacked switches, put ROMs in it, and sold it for profit. Nintendo wasn't wrong for that. Because you are literally sitting there hacking and selling shit. And because of that, that caused the whole emulation
こいつら
crash.
は軍馬。浜に連れて行かなかった馬だ。
命拾いしたね。運がいい。どの馬に乗りたい？
Let's see, I want the one that says that's Kage. I got black horse, white horse, dapple horse. I'll take the black one. I think I did do the black one the last time.
どうど
似合ってる。
う名をつけねばな。
go Kage.
世を守る闇。
Yeah. I think having... Now, I will tell you guys this. I did actually end up having a memory card that is hacked. It has the ability to play different ROMs. I just need to find these ROMs to play it on my PlayStation. For some apparent reason, when I bought it, not gonna tell you where I bought it from, But when I did buy it, it did come with this thing.
金田の木
地頭は城の中だね。
So yeah, I actually do want to start getting a couple of PS2 ROMs up in here and PS1 ROMs so we can start playing some PS2 and thing.
騒ぎでも起こして忍び込んでみる。
いや
No, for the PS2 you need a memory card for it.
生きたまま焼き殺し叔父上を恥ずかしめ武士を皆殺しにしたこの恥はすすがねばならぬ
正面から突っ込んだらお仲間と同じ目に遭うよ。
猛虎もそう考えるだろうだがこたびは俺がお主はここで待っておれ
See the 3DS, I really want to find ROM emulations for the 3DS. I really want to do some emulation stuff for the 3DS because I actually do have a 3DS. And most of the games is kind of hard to find. And the DS games are hard to find as well. DSi games. It's like I want to play games on my like if I could get a DS Lite or something and play it, it'll be cool. No, but I got the new 3DS. Whatchamacallit. And you know, I'm just gonna be honest with something else a lot of people's gonna disagree with me with. I think when a game reaches lifespan, companies should not give a shit about what happens to it. Yeah, if I could find a regular 3DS, that'd be cool. But I think after a lifespan, companies should not give a shit about what happens to the games. The consoles.
志村殿を返してもらうぞ
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
そう申したであろう
この音何？
わからぬだがおそらく猛虎の兵器
I healed. What do you say? Oh my lord. There shouldn't be so much regulation over it. Nintendo doing what they're doing. The Switch was a real example of they were doomed to fail. Of what are doomed to fall. I think honestly, Nintendo is just trying to justify a lot of shit because a lot of people was giving them shit back then about the Switch too. Shit. I don't have enough. Okay. Anyways. Just whatever. We'll go again. Like, you don't even own the game when you purchase it. Yeah, you really don't. Mother trucker, yo! I hate this game. Yep, I got stabbed. Whatever. You get a key to download the game. Yeah. Like, you get a key to download the game now. And the thing about it is that once you get the key... Got you. And see, I think I heard that you need Wi-Fi to actually download that game. You need Wi-Fi to download what are the interconnection you can't play? What? Wait. So that shit's true? You need an interconnect collection to play the games you download?
押し通れ。進むほかないぞ。
Oh my lord. So that means if you go somewhere without internet, it's over. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you can't call yourself a handheld console.
戻れ。
一人で
逃げ道を探しておけ。叔父上を助けたらすぐに引く。
馬も用意しとく。
頼む。俺が戻らねば森に逃げろ。
Damn it, I messed up. I was trying to read it. Not all Switch 2 games need a... Better off keeping the Switch one, get a make Switch to store all you so games you own and you use my Vita. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's a piece of shit sometimes because it's like, bro, you can't like play you see, and that's the thing that's actually defeating the making more and more the purpose of owning games shit, because you can't really own games anymore. It's more and more reasons why you cannot own the games you play. More and more. It's like, yeah, you know what, guys? Remember when you say you could own your games? You can't own them anymore. You don't own the games you play. Silly consumer. It's like straight up laughing at you. Nope, it's a licensed purpose to play the game rather than owning the physical copy. Yep. Nope. Yep. And you see, that's the thing that sucks. There we go.
情けをこう姿をな。チンさあどうする堺人。
I wonder if I could actually beat Kojo Khan in this first fight. But yeah, the gaming industry is gonna crash. You see, the problem is that
来い増票名。オチが見ておるぞ。諦めろ堺人。黙れ下道め。
oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. Damn it.
やめよ。下れ。
You see, the more and more games become $80, the more and more what they say is true.
おじに見せてやれ。死にたくはなかろう。
I'll tell you what they say.
不甲斐ない。またしても。
Tell you what the guy said.
ジン。手を貸さんか。
お前は死ぬのが主情のためだ。
若様、そろそろです。
ああ、今参る。
See, hold on, guys. I'm gonna actually read this out to you when I find it. Oh, okay, I found it. So, this is what it says. Publishers are already thinking of the YouTube video is named Publishers are already thinking about charging charging $80 to $100 for games. This comment will always be one of my favorite comments on this one guy's video. And this legendary comment says, I think what the gaming industry doesn't seem to understand is the vast majority of gamers have hundreds of backlog games. Most of us could stop buying games for a decade and still have plenty to play. Which means that it doesn't freaking matter how much games you have, how much you want to make the price. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this real quick. I'm gonna have to honestly do this real quick. I'm gonna have to stop the recording for the little past recording for Ghost of Tsushima for a minute because I'm gonna actually show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. You guys ready to see something? You guys ready to be amazed? We're going straight to my desktop. Hello, Mr. Desktop. How are you doing today? We're gonna no. This ain't it. This ain't it. I'm gonna show you something. Ready? Ready for the amusement? And I know I'm gonna go back to Ghost of Tsushima. Don't worry, guys. We're going back to Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to play this. Just give me a minute, guys. I want to actually prove a point. I want to prove a point right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I have in my library. Look what games I got in my library. I have Alien Isolation, Alien Colonial Marines, Alien vs Predator. I have basically the Batman trilogy. I have Bully Scholarship Edition. I have Code Vein. I have Cyberpunk. I have the Elder Scrolls 5 and 4 Oblivion. I have basically all the Hyper Dimension Neptunia games. I have basically well, not Senua Kagura, because Senua Kagura is not thing. Actually, I do not have DMC5. I really took away DMC5 from this because I thought this was the one that came with the this came with the RTX mode. It's the other DMC5 on the PS5 that comes with RTX mode. I actually do have a physical copy of DMC5 that I actually played through and I finished. It was a great ass game. No, not even lying, that shit was the greatest game I ever played. But very, very hard. I finished Resident Evil Village. I have basically, I could play Helldivers anytime I want to. I have, let's see, I have a couple games here that I could play. Now, let's move on to my PlayStation. Let's move on to my PlayStation. We're gonna talk about this real quick. We're gonna talk about this real quick. We're gonna talk about this because I'm going to debunk for everybody. Yo, I don't think they fixed it up. Anyways, we're gonna go on to this. I got Ulterior Yumiya to finish. I got Black Myth Wukong to finish. I have Death Stranding, the director's cut to go through. I have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have both Fatal Frames. I could replay the entire God of War again. I got Lies of P to finish. I have Soul Weaver 2 to finish. I have so much games to finish that if I have the Dead Space Remastered that I gotta play through. I have RE2, RE3, and RE4 to play through. I have Silent Hill 2 to play through. And these insane people is thinking about mastering Silent Hill 1. Which, guess what? That's gonna get a physical copy from. I'm gonna look for a physical copy of the game to get. I have basically Clear Obscure Expedition 33 to play through. I have basically. I could play through Hollow Knight. I could play through Gravity Rush. I could play the story of GTA 5. I've never played any GTA stories. I could play all of them. I could play all the God Eaters. I could play Shadow of Colossus because I heard the PS4 version is pretty good. I could play all the Shimus because I got every Shimu plus 0 Shimu 3 on my PC. I got South Park, The Stick of Truth, and The Fractured But Whole. I basically have SpongeBob Rehydrated. I have the 2 other Spyro games to finish to play. What's calling me? Oh. Alright guys, we're gonna have to continue this later, but I'd like to thank you guys for stopping in. But we're gonna continue talking about this tomorrow or some other time. But for now, I'm gonna end off right now. Thank you guys for enjoying, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all.